came through in a wormhole during the Secret Wars 2. So now he's kind of like the Robin Spider-Man. So he's the young Spider-Man. So old Spider-Man, who's our age. I'm 46, whatever. And he's like, I'm not going to give his age. He's the elder of the group. So he's kind of like allowing him to live, and work for the technology company or whatever. But then he's out there fighting Spider-Man.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah. So they're teaming
I
up.
haven't bought one in a while.
Yeah, they're teaming up tight.
That's crazy because I kind of like that because it makes sense because I remember seeing them do it in the actual cartoon. I remember seeing them do it in I think it was Ultimate Spider-Man when they were trying to make him a shield agent. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They tried to stretch that. That was literally like maybe like a 2 or 3. Yeah, it was Ultimate Spider-Man. It was a comic. It was a cartoon that was made off a comic that was only like maybe like 4 comics long.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't a long series when he was becoming a shield agent or something like that. And they tried to incorporate Nick Fury and all that stuff. And it was dope, and they had Deadpool in that. So, Alf.
All right, so let's flip it to DC.
DC, okay.
Favorite DC players, comic.
DC
person, whatever.
Does anyone have any thoughts on the guy with the hockey mask?
Casey Jones?
No, I know you're talking about. He's on Arrow.
Wow, Wolf?
Arrow?
Mad Dog?
Wild Dog? Mad Dog?
Wild Dog.
Wild Dog. Yeah, they had him on Arrow last season. He's a brand new character in the last 10 years in DC.
I was gonna say, bro,
his name is Jack Wheeler in the comics.
Okay.
I've never seen. I'm not a DC guy, but I can't. I'm just like I don't know any of these guys aside from Batman and Superman. I really don't.
Oh, please stop that.
And Green Lantern.
All right, you can name DC people.
Let's see, Batman, Superman,
you like Batman and Superman, and I don't know
Green
nobody
Lantern.
else.
The what's the guy? The one that goes underwater.
He knows exactly.
Come on,
man. I want to say Submariner, but I know he's Marvel. Aquaman.
Really?
Yes, really.
Forget Aquaman. No,
people sleep on Aquaman.
I'm not a DC
Aquaman
guy.
Controls like molecules. He's like
now.
He's like a high level mutant.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I'm a DC guy, but
did you know that Aquaman bit off Submariner? Submariner came out first.
Yeah.
Submariner was named. His name Namor. It's Roman spelled backwards because they want to name him after an ancient race. And the Atlanteans were like one of the ancient, races, made up races. And they tied him to Egypt, and so they named him Submariner after the poem "The Ancient Mariner." So
yeah, that's good to hear.
Facts.
He's also the first mutant. He's the first mutant.
These are like
true
polar opposites.
Second mutant was Toro. Human Torch the original Human Torch is an android who is now Vision. But his sidekick was this little kid named Toro that could just light up, had the same powers.
Gus, who's your favorite DC character? You going all over the place.
Batman. I like Batman. He's like the KRS One of the. And I'm gonna tell you why.
Just give me an answer.
KRS One has a list of every dude that's on the charts, ready to fight them lyrically, just waiting for them to say something, get out of line, so you can chop them up.
He did say that.
Same thing with Batman. Batman knows everybody's weaknesses.
Yeah, they made a movie about him knowing everybody's weaknesses. You know what I'm saying? Justice League Doom.
I have to say, and he has the best rogue gallery. The Riddler, the Joker.
Oh yeah, he's got
Mr.
iconic
Freeze.
villains.
His villains are just as iconic as he is.
What do you know
I have to say
about
Batman.
Mr. Freeze?
That's true. You never watched Gotham, dude?
I know Arnold did a terrible job.
I love Gotham.
I was about to say I love Gotham, bro. Just because
You like it now?
I've seen
the first season was.
just because I've seen so much Batman. For them to actually do a story about basically the city without just doing Batman,
Right.
No, I'm cool with the concept of it. I just think the execution of the show is terrible.
Oh, there's parts in it where you just go, okay.
Right.
Because first of all, the kid playing Jim Gordon he played on the OC.
I love the OC.
Oh, that's who that cat is.
Yeah.
Oh,
Jim is a detective, number one. Number two, Harvey Bullock is his partner.
I like the guy that played Harvey Bullock from comic book villains.
That
movie?
Yes.
About the kid that was a collector, or the kids that were collectors, and then the evil kid. Harvey was the evil kid that wanted to kill that old lady,
dude,
to get her son's collection. Oh my goodness.
That Gotham is dope. You know what I'm saying? But there are certain parts where you go, like when they introduced the Joker.
Yeah.
And I was kind of like, all right, is this kid the Joker?
Right.
Or is he like, or is he an inspiration for the actual Joker?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because just the way, and I haven't seen the newest season. I can't say I haven't seen it.
Right.
I haven't seen it, so I'm a little bit behind on it.
Man, yeah.
So I don't
Mad
know.
Hatter.
So I don't know if they have actually tied that in yet.
Tetch.
Yeah, Jarvis Tetch. That's a Scarecrow.
Now, what I thought they should have done with the show was the
Scarecrow's
one thing we
coming
don't know
back.
anything about the background of Thomas and Martha Wayne. I think they should have kept them alive and killed them on the last episode of the first season. And that way, you know, like they may have been doing dirt for all we know.
But that's what he's uncovering.
They are.
I stopped watching it, so
that's
Oh,
what it
yeah,
is.
you gotta watch it. It's a lot of stuff dealing with metahumans.
Well, with I know they brought
experiments.
Dr. Hugo Strange in there, and Dwayne
Right.
and Thomas Wayne had something to do with that. Right then, I was trying to watch. I was losing it, and everyone kept telling me it got better. It got like
They
Shield.
let Penguin go from Arkham.
Yeah, I gave up on
got
Shield,
it.
man.
Yeah.
No, see,
I gave
I
up on
watched
Shield.
Shield until second season, and then after that, I had a lot of. But everyone said it got better in third and
Donnie
fourth season.
Gill
I heard
was
Ghost
dunked
Rider
in the
saved that
pool.
season. The new Ghost Rider, the dragster Ghost Rider. But see, I grew up on Johnny Blaze.
Yeah.
So when they got Danny Ketch involved with Ghost Rider's another favorite Marvel character of mine that I grew up liking.
He's such an underrated character.
It's
He's
hard to
not
find Johnny Blaze,
underrated.
Ghost Rider
he
comics.
is. Ghost Rider does not get the props that he gets. Bro, people can't even name a Ghost Rider villain. That's the thing.
Yeah, because he's an anti-hero.
Because he's exactly.
Yeah,
he's just like he's like Deadpool. They don't have
Anti-hero,
villains.
like
Their
Frank
anti-heroes
Castle.
are mercenaries.
Right.
And the thing
like
is,
Prince Namor, the Submariner, is an anti-hero too because, you know, he fought in World War II alongside Bucky, alongside Cap, alongside the Wizard and the Liberty Legion. But then as soon as we won the war, as soon as we killed Hitler, wait a minute, I hate humans.
Yeah.
Because you destroyed Atlantis. But he's half human. You know, he's a mutant that way.
Here's the thing too. I hate saying this. The fact that because I'm straight up a DC dude, but the way that Marvel ties in so many characters, so they can tie them into. They just drop them in and out of
Characters
plot
like
lines.
those I don't even know yet.
Well, the thing is they drop them in and out of plot lines. It's just like you could be watching something about the not the X-Men, the Avengers. At some point in time, even X-Men have been Avengers.
Yeah.
They're mutant Avengers. The Guardians are space Avengers.
Remember Quicksilver? First time I saw him as a kid was in the Avengers.
Yeah.
I didn't pick up X-Men #9 where, you know,
Where
they
he's-
fought the Brotherhood and he had his
And
children.
he's actually there,
Scarlet
yeah.
Witch and Quicksilver. And then they didn't
there's
find out
the
that was their
show
father
coming
until
out
Vision
called
and Scarlet Witch
Gifted.
#4. You know, where he came to see his baby Luna.
That's what
Crystal.
I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
there's so many. When you look at the DC universe, they don't do that. They
Then how come our mother
everybody?
can
They're
control
standalone.
the
There's
weather
basically
like Storm?
standalone characters.
Yeah.
Batman stands alone in Gotham. You might have a visit every now and then from a Justice League member, but Batman has his city, just like Flash
I
has
have
Central
a
City.
question.
What's that?
Why do they keep on putting Batman villains on Arrow?
Because
That's a good one.
because Batman and Green Arrow at one point in time crossed over,
Okay.
and
And they can't get the rights to have.
exactly.
And
There you
get
go.
on
I was
Comic.
about to say. There you
Count
go. There you go.
Vertigo.
Plus, the thing is,
Count
Batman.
Vertigo,
When it comes to villains,
Deadshot, Deathstroke.
but when it comes to villains, Batman villains are more known than any other villains in
Count
the DC
Vertigo,
universe, except for
Deadshot,
outside
I
of
think
Superman.
I think Flash is villains.
what?
Flash's
dude?
rogue gallery.
Yeah, Flash's road gallery.
But
Then
like,
how
who's,
come he
who's
went
Flash's,
toe to toe with
who's
Firestorm's
Flash's main
enemies?
villain?
That's a good one.
Captain Cole.
You would say Captain Cold?
He's the
What
leader
about
of the
Gorilla Grodd?
Rogues.
Huh?
What about Grodd?
I know my first favorite was
Grodd
now.
is in
so I knew
Gorilla
Flash's road
City.
gallery before anybody else.
Yeah.
It was always Captain Cole. Captain Cole was the main one.
He's the leader
but
of
he
the
had-
Rogues.
Yeah, I know. Why are you yelling at me? but he was the main one. They were, as a group, the road gallery for Flash, to me, is up there with Batman. But Batman's more.
Yeah,
Rogues Gallery's more
you
well-known.
get Captain Cold, Heat Wave,
Heatwave,
Mirror
Captain Cole,
Master,
Mirror Master, you
Heatwave.
got Grodd, you got
Mirror
Trickster.
Master was on season
Trickster,
3.
the Wizard. You got
Wizard.
what's his name? Oh my gosh, I can't even think of his name. The Wizard,
Weather Wizard.
the top, Weather Wizard, and the top.
The turtle.
He can control the
Yeah.
weather
You
like
got the turtle.
Storm.
But see, it's
And
not
our
like.
mother can
No, you're
control
100%
the
right with
weather
that.
like her.
But yeah, I mean that's why they cross him over, just because his
I have
villains
a
are
question.
just more known.
How can,
One more question.
who is Ragman in Arrow?
I don't know.
I know who Ragman is, but I don't know much about his background. I saw him in the comics, but I really couldn't tell you too much about him. I couldn't tell you too much about him, though. But I know exactly who he is in the comics. You know anything about Ragman?
Nah.
You know about
No.
Deadman?
Yes, I know about
Yeah.
Deadman.
Okay.
Yes.
He's in Justice League Dark.
Yeah. Because they're doing a Justice League Dark movie. I don't know why.
Cartoon
DC,
movie?
dude.
It's DC,
Live
bro.
action?
I don't know.
They do
Let
so
me-
many
let me-
cartoon comic movies these days.
Here's the thing. Here's the
like
problem. Here's the
Batman,
problem.
Superman.
Real quick.
Let's
Here's a
talk
real
DC.
quick.
Let's talk
Here's a
DC,
real
man.
quick. All right, we'll try and fix DC. Here's the
Let's try to
problem.
fix-
Here's a problem
What's
with
broken?
DC. Here's a problem with DC. DC has certain people in their DC universe that are known to everybody, but it's really only
Like
2 to
Killer
3
Frost.
people. It's like Batman and Superman and Wonder Woman. That's it. But when you start doing movies like Suicide Squad, that movie came out, and the reason that movie failed is because nobody knows who these characters are.
Yes,
Yeah.
thank you.
They don't know who these characters are. You didn't introduce them, and you tried to play off the Joker. You tried to say, okay, well, look, the Joker's going to be in it, so that's what's going to carry it. You know what I'm saying? And it didn't work that way. That was the thing. It just didn't work that way.
I mean, if you're going to go from Man of Steel and then to another DC movie, well, I don't know you didn't do Man of Steel 2 before you did Batman v Superman. I don't know.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. How did y'all feel about the internet trolls and stuff?
For about what?
Getting on Man of Steel because they killed so many people.
I thought that was BS, something to complain about, because I remember in the Avengers.
Because
when they-
eventually it faltered back in Batman
Well,
for Superman.
I like how they used that to go to Batman v Superman,
Yep.
because they heard the criticism,
Yeah.
and they used that as Batman's momentum. Oh, he killed all these people. He's an alien too. So I
Exactly.
thought that was smart. They did that. But going back to the original question about why everybody got upset about it, I don't get it, because I know in the Avengers when they fought those, where those things came from outer space.
The Chitauri.
Okay,
Chitauri,
The
yeah.
yeah,
Chitauri.
didn't that destroy half of New York?
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah,
Exactly.
And they killed Phil Coulson. When they
And
brought
he's,
it
that's a
back,
funny
you
thing
know,
about this whole
and
thing is that they
they're gonna
made
bring
such a
people
big
back.
deal
Thanks
out of.
to,
It's
thanks to
coming.
Man
the
of Steel, that
Tahiti
like, hey, y'all
program,
done
of
forgot about the
course.
Avengers and how much shit that what's his name caused.
I think it was just people
Loki.
found
Yeah,
another
Loki.
way to complain
Loki
about
is
the movie.
Thor's half
Yeah.
brother, and
Yeah,
is
that's pretty much what it is.
Odin's
But once
second
again, I'm
son.
saying, how do we fix that? How would you fix DC
How do you
movies?
fix DC?
How would I fix
Stop,
DC?
stop making them.
make them more like the cartoon movies, or as much to the cartoon movies, because those cartoon movies were.
Would you reboot right now? Because they're talking reboot. Like, and they squash
have-
everything off the books.
Yeah, you have to.
You have to.
You
at
have
this
to,
point.
because the only series,
Like
the only
X-Men?
series that's been good, literally, the only series that's been good
the
from
trilogy.
DC was that trilogy of Batman. That's
Yeah,
it, the Dark Knight.
Actually, you know what
trilogy.
you should do?
Dark
Is
Knight.
And
just
the
make
thing-
them all Dark Knight, like dark, like scary type of deal.
Well, no, hold on a second. That's what they plan on doing. Since
That's what they should
Since
do.
they screwed up with Suicide Squad, I like Batman v Superman. But
No, that was terrible. Don't,
no, it wasn't
don't
terrible.
say
No,
that.
that's you saying it because you're Marvel.
How do you know that name?
The thing,
Are you serious?
No,
Come
you know,
on,
That's
are you
the only
serious,
line.
bro?
That's the only thing everybody quotes.
Because it's terrible. That was the stupidest. Like,
Okay,
you
so
could've
what's
killed
like
me.
Swiss?
I'm
Your
going
quote
to kill
all the
you,
time.
and then
What's
you're
your quote,
like,
Swiss?
you
For
say
what?
Martha. Really, bro? Come on.
Well, technically, that's their connection in the fucking
No,
comics.
bro. That was so
That's their
stupid.
connection in the comics.
That was stupid.
I can't lie. As a DC fan, that one part got me, dog.
When
can't
I
even
saw
sit
that,
down.
I literally, I was watching that Fire Stick, and when he said that,
You
I
turn
was,
it off.
Oh, that was in the movie, so that didn't matter.
How many
I was-
watermelons you give it?
how many watermelons did I give
Yeah.
it? I think it was
that
like a
was
7
low.
or yeah, it was
No,
low because
it was low because you
Well,
didn't even finish watching the damn movie.
yeah, because it was a Ben Affleck thing. I said you automatically deduct 3 watermelons because it's a Ben Affleck movie.
Dude, he killed that role, dude. You didn't, like,
Hey,
you didn't think he
I
played
like
Batman?
Daredevil.
good?
I liked him as Batman.
He was great
I
as
liked him
Batman.
I liked him as Daredevil.
I like Daredevil too.
I like
You know-
Daredevil.
you know,
Thank God
for
somebody
what
finally
it was,
said
I
I like
liked
Daredevil.
it. He wasn't like your boy. He wasn't like your boy.
Especially the uncut director's cut.
Yeah.
Dude, that's
Yeah,
a
it
good
was
movie,
good.
dude.
He wasn't
I might
like
have
your
to go
boy
back and
Netflix,
rewatch it.
But for
Yeah.
what it was at that time, oh, he killed
But
that
make
Daredevil.
sure you watch the full uncut whatever DVD
Yeah.
version. Watch that whole thing.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, your girl as Elektra in her solo movie. The movie sucked.
Yeah.
But she was hot.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Thank
The movie
you.
was terrible.
Thank you.
Jennifer Garner.
Yes.
She died.
And then
Yeah.
they got married after that
Who that?
in real life.
Well, they
Yeah,
got,
yeah,
they
yeah.
got
Yeah.
divorced
your
too.
boy.
Yeah, it's funny how. Yeah,
She
it's funny how movies
died.
They
turn
stayed
like-
together for a while for Hollywood.
So you weren't nobody was feeling Man of Steel?
No.
You know,
No.
actually,
Even
I
I was.
did.
it was okay for what
I mean,
it was.
I like the fact
Like-
that it was a reintroduction of Superman. They tried to kind of redo it instead of going.
Oh, you-
Because remember, previous to that was what was it? Superman Returns.
Yeah.
And
Actually,
then,
no, you said Man of Steel. I'm thinking of
Yeah.
Batman.
You're
Man
thinking
of
of-
Steel was pretty good.
you're thinking,
I
you're
got-
probably
I-
thinking of
I
the
I
one
like
with
the way they
Brandon Roth.
dug. I like the way they dug into the history of Krypton and the purpose of the
There was
symbol.
more-
And
Yeah, it's
Zod
like the House of
killed
L. You know what I'm saying?
Jor-El.
I dug
There was
it.
more history of Krypton than when he got to Earth and stuff.
That's
like
the
that. That's
only-
what it's basically more of a
But
Krypton
here's the
story
thing.
than the Superman.
Because
story.
that's what DC
John-
does. I've said that before,
Zod
man. That's the
killed
DC
Jor-El.
like thing. DC will take one character and give you their entire history of it.
Yeah.
Marvel tends to give you a lot of
no,
dope
but do you,
characters.
do you
and then
remember
they
the
put 'em
original
together and give
Superman
you-
movies?
I didn't notice that.
Do you remember the
Your
original
thoughts
Superman
on the
movies that
Wonder
started
Woman
off
movie?
Yeah.
With
Right.
Christopher Reeve.
Christopher Reeve Superman?
What
And
are
how
your
the whole
thoughts on
storyline
the
progressed?
Wonder Woman movie?
The first two movies. The other two.
Right.
But I'm talking about now. You take the new ones, the Man of Steel and Superman Returns, and you're like looking, and you're like,
Yeah, I didn't.